Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I am doing a getting ready when you don't have time to get ready video. So you know all those moms, those late bitches out there, girls who are always on the go, busy bees. This is a video for you. This is a video if you are interested in finding out how I threw myself together super quickly, then just keep on watching. Okay, I'm sure that this is normal, but I'm editing my footage and I realized that the first part where I first started is, I guess it didn't record. So it's gonna start really weird, but this is what I have all over my face. It's the Born This Way Sculpting Concealer in Golden Beige. I was saying that I use this instead of foundation. I kind of turned it into foundation. I just rub it all over my face and then I think it goes into that. And then I like to take this primer. I mean, you could take a moisturizer. I kind of do recommend a moisturizer. It's just that right now I like this primer because it's quick, it's in a pump, and it's kind of glowy. So it gives me this little bit of a glow. Well, if it ever freaking comes out. There we go. It's like a glow from within. And you just mix it in with the concealer that we just turned into foundation, and just rub it all over your face with your fingers, because I mean, who has time, right? I mean, I do, but we're pretending like I don't. All right. Okay, so when you think that there's not a lot more you could do, that's when, okay, it's pretty rubbed in. Get like a little rag. Yeah, it's pretty blended. And then what I do is, this is my favorite concealer right now to use when I have blemishes, because it's hydrating and it covers pretty well. So I'll just take the Becca Aqua Luminous concealer in the shade medium, and I'll kind of just place it over where you know, I want a little bit more coverage, because the primer kind of shears it out. And then I'll place it there, and then I'll take the Born This Way concealer, but in a lighter color. You can use the same exact color. I've done it before, but I have the lighter color now, so I kind of just want to use it. And this one's, I just place it right here under my eyes, just like so. Now, this is the part where I start to use a brush. So my favorite brush to use right now is the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection number 7. It's a cosmetics one. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it all over. And I kind of just tap over where I put the concealer for my acne. And you want to tap because you don't want it to blend out, because again, that concealer isn't exactly, I mean, it's no Shape Tape, you know, it's going to cover, but it's not heavy duty, which is why I like it when I'm in a hurry. As you can see, I'm already coming together, and then I just continue with the under eyes, and I just put it all over my lid, and just tap, 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 and all over the lid, just like so. Now, can you see how like just fresh, like and awake? Look at that. It's like a transformation. I look awake, I look glowy. Honestly, I would leave my house just like this, but we want this to last, because you know, if you're in a hurry, you don't know, if you've got all these things to do, you don't know if you're gonna, when you're gonna be able to come back. You don't know when you're gonna have time to touch up. So we want to really lock this in. Even though it's just quickly throw it on, you could go. Like, if you don't have any more time than that, you could take this and you can go. Just rub the, you know, just rub the crap off your lips. And just head on out. But we're gonna keep going. Okay, so what I do to kind of lock this all in is I make sure that I'm going over with this complexion brush to make sure that you know, there's nothing that needs any more blending. I mean, I pretty much doubt that there is because, you know, your fingers do a pretty good job, but I get a lot of creasing like on top of my eyelids. Anyway, I've got two powders, okay? Now, I love them both, and it depends on the mood. So if you're in a super, super hurry and you don't really want to get into the loose crap, then that's what this is for. This is a pressed powder. It's the Clinique Stay Matte Sheer Pressed Powder Oil Free in the shade Stay Golden. Now, this powder I use a lot when I'm on the go and I don't really want to deal with loose powder, because sometimes loose powder can get a little bit, it takes a little bit of time. My favorite loose powder right now, I just got this VIB sale, is the Fenty Beauty one. I got it in this shade Butter, and this is a mini because I didn't know if I was gonna like it, so I'm not gonna, you know, don't come for me. Anyway, so let's just pretend today like we don't have time. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna rub my big fluffy Morphe brush, and I'm just gonna go all over my face. Just set it in. And another thing that's really, really great about this powder is it's not really super, super matte. So if you've got drier skin, it's not really gonna hurt. It's not gonna feel super powdery. But if you have more oily skin, it still locks it in. But since it's not super matte, if you've got oilier skin, you might have to go in and touch up like your little nose, you know, or your T-zone, because sometimes I don't really have oily skin, but I have an oily T-zone. So you can see my skin is pretty set in, but it still has that glow. It still looks like skin, and I don't look crazy. Now, what I do next is, since we're in a hurry, I'm gonna assume that you guys all have different routines for brows, but since I already have hair, I was blessed with good eyebrow hair, thanks Dad. I just take the Milk Kush brow gel, and all I do is, I mean, sometimes I'll be honest, I just brush them, but today, for the sake of my viewers, I'm gonna just, you know, fill them in a little bit. So I just brush them up like so. Oh crap, that was bad. Okay, I went a little crazy. But this is what happens when you're in a hurry. I went up, 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 up. And then just kind of, I use this brush to kind of brush them. So as you can see, I kind of messed up right here. So let me grab a brush really quick. So I grabbed this little crown eyebrow brush, and I just right over it. Good as new. And then sometimes if I go a little heavy, I'll just kind of go over with this brush. Look at that, good as new. Look how easy that was. Okay, now we also have several options. We can stop at any place. However, I like to go in bronze for contour. Now I know that a lot of people don't have the time to go full on bronze or blush. So a lot of times with me, it's like a one or the other. Am I gonna bronze or am I gonna blush? And sometimes I pick blush. So most of the time, I'm a bronzer queen. Normally, if I was in this position and I really had to go, I would probably just throw on a little bit of mascara and head out. However, I'm a bronzer queen. So we're gonna go in with the NARS Laguna. Yes, this is a mini. Almost everything I have is a mini. If you're here, you should know this. So I tap in my favorite e.l.f. stipple brush, and then I kind of just do my best to bronze / contour. Not like my forehead really needs it, but, and then I go down here. Wow, I feel like I'm coming to life. And then, since we're in a hurry, I don't really have time for eyeshadow, I kind of just like pinch this in like this, and then I just go over my eyelids like that. Nothing crazy, nothing precise, just quickly over my eyelids like that. I'm gonna go for it because I have to. But again, you can stop at any place. I need to keep saying that. All right, MAC Warm Soul. This is my ride or die. I'm living and breathing for this blush. This is the only blush that lately I'm even reaching for, and I only bought it because it was a dupe for another one that is limited edition. Is the Hourglass. It was a dupe for the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. This one. There's a peachy shade in here. It's a blush called Nude Glow, and I'm obsessed with it. I still am obsessed with it, but this is limited edition, and I'm hitting it pretty low. So what I did, I went online and I found dupes for it, and Warm Soul. And now I'm using this every day and not the other one. And another dupe too for Warm Soul, if you don't want the Warm Soul price, is Luminoso by Milani. Okay, so I'm living for this blush. And then again, I do the same thing. I just kind of go over my eyelids. And then we go in for mascara. Oh, just threw it at myself. Okay. So my favorite mascara, my ride or die, live and breathe, is Milk Kush. I've only found one other mascara that I like as much as this one, and it's the Dior Plump and Volume. Anyway, this one. So I just got this again, another mini at the VIB sale. And we're just gonna quickly throw this on. Let's see, you can see this. Get a little close. Cool. Wow, this really is quick. All right. Now with lips, when I'm in a hurry, I almost never do lips. Almost never. Okay, there's several things that I do for lips, and it always depends on my mood, and it depends on where I'm going. So clearly, if I was doing this quick get up and I was just gonna go run errands, I probably wouldn't do a lip. I would just put on one of these Jack Black chapsticks. But if I was going somewhere and I didn't have time, I was just running late, like probably class, I would do like a lip balm with color or a lip gloss stick. So this is the Glamglow. It's in the shade Sugar. It's the PoutMuds. I don't even know if they still have these, but this is like, it's got some color, so I'll just show you really quickly. So you just take your finger and you just kind of, and it hydrates like a chapstick, but it adds a little bit of color. And it's got like this minty tingle. See? Okay. All right, and then, so that's probably the one I would choose for today, just because I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that today. Oh, I was supposed to change my shirt. Don't come for me if you notice that this is the same blue shirt. Okay. Or this MAC, not MAC, it's the Marc Jacobs lip gloss stick in the shade Mocha-Choco-lata. And this is just like a nude. Like a nude lip gloss stick. See? And I've done this too. So, those are your options. This is your makeup look, real quick. Now let's go into hair, how I plan to fix this mess. Okay. So, my hair is dirty, but it's mostly just unstyled. So what I do is I take my favorite dry shampoo. It's the Batiste Dry Shampoo Plus Beautiful Brunette. I only get the brunette one instead of the dark one because the brunette one's actually cheaper than the dark one. And it works the same. So I kind of just lazily put it in my hair. Just rub it all in. Okay, and then I take it up and, do you know what, I need an elastic. Of course, I don't have an elastic right now. And then I take one of these elastics. This one's orange or it's red because it's the first one I found. I just elastic my hair up like so. I never cared to like really make it that perfect, but I kind of start to pull this forward and then I pull that in so it kind of brings it up, and all of a sudden I'm pulled together in this like on purpose messy, and then I'll throw on some earrings to act like I meant for it to be this undone. That's it. That's what I do. Thank you for watching this channel. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on how to throw yourself together when you're in a hurry or when you're late. If you're like me, you're probably running late to somewhere like, I don't know, work or class, and you just really need to quickly throw yourself together so you look like you tried when you didn't. This took me all of 10-15 minutes to do all of it, so I really hope you enjoy, and thank you for watching. Bye.